Hey all, Hiva here. So today we are in the Wichita, and it's the original Wichita, the CE version, so don't forget to subscribe and like and share and comment, of course. And we're right off the bat, we're trying to take the C cap here, but the carrier has spotted us immediately, and so far he hasn't been much of a problem, but I'm telling you, he's going to go for me the whole battle here. And once that happens, I throw everything out the window. I don't care about winning or XP or anything like that. I just want to sink the carrier. That's it. If I get focused by the carrier, then the carrier is in deep trouble, and they'll be in my little black book, the gamer tags. So if I don't get the carrier in that battle, if I ever see them again, I will go directly for them. So this is of course an agile Wichita, so we can do all the dodging we want in this. And as a CC, you learn very quickly that in some battles you are just, a deer in the headlights, because everybody wants to sink you. And I mean, that's part of the CC gig. It is for people to sink the CCs once in a while and, feel good about it, have some fun, and, that's fine with me. But usually I don't really care. But when a carrier focuses me the whole battle, then I take offense. Well, no, I don't. But I do want to sink the carrier. So that's what this battle here is about. So I'm not giving up this cap here, and the carrier is not giving up the fact that he wants to defend it. So, it's a battle of wills. And there's a lot of red ships over here, so I can't really do this on my own. And I do get a lot of help from my team, which is awesome. Because there's a Massachusetts moving in right here that I can't really do much about. I don't have any torpedoes, which is, the main reason I enjoy my torpedo cruisers. Because in situations like this, at least you can defend yourself. Because as a CC, like I came in on earlier, there's a lot of people who just, throw their ship away just to sink you. And torpedoes are an excellent defense mechanism against, glory hunters like that. I'm not saying this guy is, but it's a frequent occurrence, especially when you play as aggressively as I do. So here's the carrier again. And just seeing if we can actually dodge his torpedoes there, or, at a very minimum, we only want to take one torpedo. But actually managed to, get out of the way of all of them. So that's good. And we didn't even have to leave the cap. And someone is holding that Massachusetts off, which is excellent. Because like I said, I don't really have any defense against him. If he comes around the corner, I just have to pray that he overpins, pretty much. So, when the team actually helps, then I am going to obviously call it out. And in this case, my team is actually really great. And again, we dodged the torpedoes. And this is the time where I'm like, okay, this carrier here, he is going to be punished. As Jar Jar Binks would say. And as you can tell, we only got like a measly 3,000 damage so far. Nearly, 5 minutes into the game. Because I've just pretty much been hiding from that Massachusetts the whole game and shooting down planes as well. We're already at 18 planes. So, I mean, we're doing stuff, but not really traditional Wichita stuff here. And now that we got the clear sky, it's time to look, to hunt down this destroyer here. Because the Massachusetts is gone. There's no one to protect the carrier anymore, and there's another torpedo drop. And again, sometimes, how did the carrier get away with that drop there? I mean, he dropped the torpedoes right after the island. How is that possible? I mean, sometimes carriers are just a little bit ridiculous in my mind. But anyway, so we're grabbing this cap here, and then, of course, spotted again by the carrier. But I've got a pretty good idea where he is now. So I'm just going to come around this corner here, and then hopefully I'll be able to take him out and get my revenge, and actually go and do something else in this game here. I mean, it's rare there is a better feeling than, you know, whacking a carrier that's had its eye on you the whole battle. It's very pleasing and satisfying. It's the only thing better than, you know, whacking a destroyer that's been spotting you the whole battle. And there we go. Unfortunately, we don't get him completely because, of course, carriers, yeah, they tend to be overpenned, and yeah, another thing that just annoys me about them. So anyway, there we go. That's it. I got my revenge, and I got my cap, and just trying to dodge the last few torpedoes here that the carrier got off, and at the same time get that Suzuya a little bit further away from here. So I just want to go off spotting right here. So I'm just going to sit here for a second, and then we're going to move towards the middle cap instead, because there's no point chasing that Suzuya out there. That's what he wants. I'm just gonna, you know, sit in here. We got this cap, and then if he wants to move in and take me on, well, that's perfect. Thank you. You can do that anytime, but there is no way that I'm chasing a Suzuya out in open water at the enemy's half of the map. And so many people do that. So many people do that. And that's what he wants. He just wants you to come around that island, so you show broadside to the other red ships, and he's able to burn you down while you're, you know, trying to catch up to him, which is futile anyway. So don't do that, please. So instead, we are going to move towards the B cap, the middle cap, like I said, because it is contested, and it looks like we might actually be able to grab the A cap. So that's why we're going to take the next best thing, which is the B cap. And it's quite heavily defended. There's a Baltimore, there's a Chambord, and they're in pretty good positions. But like I said, we have an agile Wichita, so we'll take them on. We'll do something. And set some fires on this Baltimore here. That's what they don't like. And then we're just going to move in and push him out of the cap pretty much. Because he is spotted, and everybody's shooting at him. And that's what he wants. So there's a fire. That's what we wanted. And now it's panic time for Mr. Baltimore. So there's only 3 red ships left. The Baltimore is almost dead. The Suzuya is, you know, moving in towards the cap because he's realized that I'm not going to follow him. So he's wasted the last 2 minutes over there doing nothing. And that's exactly what I wanted. So the Chambord is in there somewhere. So we're going to simply just push in now. And then if we have to, we're going to ram someone. Because if I can just ram one ship, this battle here is won. So that's why I don't want to ram, you know, just anyone. It has to be worth it, right? So the Baltimore is definitely not ram worthy, and the Chambord is also not the one, because he does have a lot of hit points, but I'm not sure I can sink him in just one go, and he's only gonna have one chance at shooting at me. Because after that, because I go so quickly and my rudder is so fast, I can get behind him, and then I can just, you know, hit his soft behind, really, which is what I'm doing here. So that's why I don't ram this guy. I'm going to save the ram for the cruiser that's coming in, because the Chambord is on reload anyway, so there's no point. And like I said, just, you know, outmaneuver his turrets, because they cannot keep up with an agile Wichita, and then we're just going to do what we can to get this guy here out of the way. There we go. And that leaves the Suzuya as the only ship left. And he's probably angry I didn't follow him before, because that made him waste so much time. Like, he wasted 2-3 minutes out there in the open water where he can't do anything. And that's pretty much what gave us the opportunity to just push in here. So he's obviously trying to torp me, so we need to take him out before he gets his torpedoes into the fray here. And that's the bad thing about Mogami and Suzuya. I mean, in a situation like this, Atago would be a hell of a lot better. And Suzuya and Mogami, they are not brawling cruisers, and they are not agile cruisers. They're just HE spamming cruisers, really. So that's it. That's the battle, and we got our carrier, we got our Suzuya, and we won. So hope you enjoyed it, and see you out there.